Hey everybody, and welcome to the PlayStation Plus Club, where every month I take a look at what PlayStation Plus is offering as freebies for the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Vita, and the PS4. I'll be focused on the current gen offerings on the PlayStation 4, but a lot of these games they release cross-platform, so if you have a PlayStation 3 only or a PlayStation Vita only, some of the games I play, you can still play on one of those systems. That's a great thing about being in the PlayStation ecosystem. They like to give you your experience across multiple devices. Now eventually that's not going to be the case. Eventually they're probably going to drop the PS3, but for the time being we're good to go. Up front, this is not a review show. Now, I assume if you're watching this show, you either have PlayStation Plus or you're deciding to get PlayStation Plus. And if that's the case, then you already have access to these games. You don't need me to review a free game for you. But what we will do is we will talk about the merits of each game and whether it is just a good or bad game and whether you should give your time to it. Because while the game is free, your time is not, however, free. Alright everybody, here is April 2015's PlayStation Plus offerings. Some good games in here. If you've got the PlayStation Vita, totally a good selection for you. If you've got the PlayStation 3, two of them are shared between the PS4, which is something that I talked about in the intro, and the PS3 also has Dishonored, which is also a good offering. But again, we're focusing on the PS4. So, this week, we have Aaru's Awakening up first. Powered by Unity. Luminox games. And of course we want it in English. Okay. Jump, charge, shoot, teleport. Okay, this might be a little bit of a different type of game that I'm used to. But the options are not a gauge on that. Okay, guys, Aaru's Awakening. Let's just jump straight into it. Let's check out what this game is.
A long, long time ago, our world was beaten, broken, and barren. After eons of endless battles between the four brothers, dawn, day, dusk, and night. With these unending conflicts never yielding a victor, finally the deities decided to negotiate peace. An agreement was struck where in turns one would rule over the entire mortal lands for a period of time, while the others would lay dormant. The lands prospered like never before, free from the destruction of war, celebrating the fortune of peace. But unfortunately, the slightest deviation from their normal waking order would crumble their whole delicate system. The world was held together with gentle transitions. Dawn returned light back into the world after night had covered it with darkness. Day released the script to pass control to dusk. Yet, even in harmony, protection was desired. Discreetly, one of the four brothers kept hidden a mighty remnant from the war, prepared to call upon his ancient weapon to manage and defend his domain. This is the awakening of Dawn's champion, Aaru.
Aaru, not Aaru. Aaru. Okay. Oh.
The ceremony felt abnormal. There was a sense of urgency during the rites, and some were even omitted. Depart at once and wait for instructions at the border of my domain. From the grave tone of his master, Aaru instantly felt the seriousness of his awakening.
Okay. I can run back. That's weird. I can run backwards. And then I don't know why jump is on R1. That's really weird. But this game is beautiful. Like, wow. The art direction. Goddamn Unity, guys. This is even on like a PS4. Yeah. Unity. Okay, go. I saw we. I like the game, the beautiful game. Is there anything to the... Okay, no, those went away. Okay, so this is a different type of game. I don't know if it's a Metroidvania style game yet. Oh, it's seems to be in stages. Okay. And there's a global leaderboard up there. Okay. This is different. I will say that much. It is very different. I don't know what I just did. I may have gone back to the... Yeah, I went back to the other stage, the first stage. Oh, okay. So that's the first one. This is the second one. Okay. So is it just like a staging, like platforming with like stages and leaderboards and oh, whoa. Okay. Press L1 to charge in the direction of your movement. You can charge in the minute. Okay, so wait, no. L1 is... Oh, okay. I gotta double tap it, not hold it. Well, I jump and then hold it. That... Oh, and then I can do it in any direction. Okay. So let's... Bam! It's really weird. I either want to press up on the thumbstick or... X to jump, like... That's just how I feel like I've got to do it. Okay. This, okay. That's... trying to kill me? Excuse me? Oh, what the hell? That was really weird. Okay. So far, so good. I haven't decided how I want to do this. Some games are going to be like me recording for like an hour and then just me cutting out some like crap, or, you know, not necessarily crap or bad parts, but, you know, uninteresting parts. I guess it just depends on the game. Oh, okay, what? Press R1 to shoot out an orb in the direction of the right stick aim. Press R2. What the hell? Okay. Gonna get very complicated very quickly. So yeah, I haven't decided how I wanna do the series yet. This is the first episode in the series, but it's going to be different from game to game. Some games are going to get cut up more than others. Some games are, I think like this one is not going to get cut up as much as a more action-y game, because this game is a little bit more about its moment to moment versus, you know, like in an action game where... Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, not... How do I... Okay. Okay, I see. I think I see what I need to do. So yeah, an action game, I can probably cut up more, because if I'm just going from area to area, like, that's probably not all that interesting, right? Like, if I've got a long trek ahead of me, that could be very uninteresting. Oh. But in this game, for example, do I not wake him up? Wake up! Oh, wait, it's just telling me how to teleport again. I think it forgot. I think it thinks I forgot how to teleport. I'm trying to get, like, my words out. Yeah, thank you, game. I know to fucking teleport. You already told me how to do it. And then I killed myself. So yeah, formats, different things. I still don't know how quite it's going to run. It's gonna be up in the air on how it's edited or how I play the games. Because like I said in the intro, it's not a review. If you want a review, go to IGN or Polygon. Oh, wait, what? Shoot at the enemy, teleport within the enemy. Oh! That's how you do it. Okay. So yeah, if you want to review...
Aaru waited for his master's arrival with great anticipation. Surprisingly, Dawn appeared in his full form. His presence was captivating. Dawn addressed his faithful servant. His tone was anxious, lacking its usual calm and serenity. A dark menace unlike anything this world has ever seen is approaching fast from the domain of night. I am unable to reach it, so your time has come. You are to journey through the domains of my brethren and enter Night's territory to block its source. Aaru bowed his head. He needed no convincing. Aaru was determined to honor his master and follow his every command. Without hesitation, he stood up and advanced towards the realm of day. Moving away from his master's presence, he heard his voice. Do not expect an easy passage through my brother's territories. They will not welcome you. As Aaru traveled towards day's glistening hot wasteland, he focused on the last vision his master had revealed to him. In his vision, Aaru saw 4 temples scattered throughout Day's domain. Destroying them should drain his life force enough to make passage over his lands possible. Aru's vision ended, but wait, that had never happened before. Aaru felt a slithering wave of heavy emotions running through him. He needed to make a decision. Aaru had never felt so isolated. His master had always guided his every move, but now, such a simple decision, but somehow the most difficult task he had ever faced. Which temple should he start with?
So, it's a complicated platformer, but it's not a... It's not a game trying to meld together different elements. Like, it's not a platformer RPG. It's just a platformer. I don't have anything against platformers personally, but I am definitely much more of like an RPG player. For example. But I can enjoy... Oh, that was cool. I can enjoy... Okay, everything is now trying to kill me all of a sudden. I can enjoy a platformer that does it really well and looks this good. The art style is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm probably just bad at the game, and there might be secrets. I'm not quite sure. I would assume that there is, but I don't know yet. Oh, wow. Okay, it kicked me into doing what it's taught me, like right away. Like you have to do everything that it's taught you in conjunction with each other right away. And it is like, here's a little bit of tutorial. This is how you do the things in our world. Now you get to just do them and hope that you make it to the other side. Okay. This game's beautiful. I don't have anything bad to say about this game, but this is definitely like, if this wasn't a PlayStation Plus game, I probably wouldn't be playing it, and I probably wouldn't pay for it. And I'm just being honest. No, not to knock the developers, because they beautifully crafted an amazing art style, and the story, while just being introduced to it, seems like it would be a fairy tale. Like it's this world's version of a fairy tale, which is not a bad thing. And by fairy tale, I mean like, well, I can't remember any fairy tales, any real fairy tales right now. But not the anime Fairy Tail, which I've been recently watching. Just to get to Michael Jones' part from Achievement Hunter, and he's in like the later, he's in like later episodes, and I'm starting the anime from episode 1 just to get to his part, and there are over 200 episodes, and I assume that he's in some of the recent English dubs, so it's going to be a while before I get to his part. Okay, if I wasn't talking about something else, this would be the part where I cut out my attempts. Let's try. Fuck. Stupid fly thing. That sure. Why is a fly shooting sperm at me? I really don't get it. Like, that's an artistic choice, and I get that, but that's just confusing as hell. Okay, and then this is gonna. Okay, aha! That's how I do it. No, bad. Okay, wait a minute. Let's back off. Can I shoot it in there? Oh, it's gonna get a. No. Okay, that works. And then this thing again, or another one rather. Wow. Okay, they expect you to like seamlessly. Wow. Okay, this game is going to get very hard very quickly. And remember how I said I'm not like a huge platformer fan? I like Mario, alright, like, while it's ultimately the same game, you know, with a couple of different ideas, but it's fundamentally solid every time. That's the reason why I go back to it. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U, for example, two totally different games. They're fundamentally the same, but holy shit, this looks cool. But aesthetically a little different, and they add new mechanics in. You know, and same with the 3D ones. Every 3D Mario game, the mechanics are all more or less the same. You know, they're going to be solid, but what they give you is wildly different each time, and that's something that I can appreciate. And that's kind of what this does. It says, I'm a platformer. I'm only a platformer, which is a little bold nowadays because a lot of games feel like they need to, like, I'm going to use a very nerdy reference, like they need to multi-class or something, you know? Like the mage needs to also kind of be a cleric, and the thief needs to be a little bit more of a fighter, so they multi-class. And this game does not feel the need to multi-class. It knows it's a platformer, but what it gives you are some new toys to play with in the platforming aspect. It's fundamentally good, which I don't think I've played another game from this developer, so I can't speak on their fundamentals. Give me another game by them, and I might be able to tell. It might be a different story. I might be able to say, yeah, their fundamentals are good, but basing it off of, I've not played anything else of theirs, not that I know of. The fundamentals are good, at least in this one, and it knows that there are thousands of games in every type of genre, but it knows what it is, and I can definitely appreciate it. Like, I love Grand Theft Auto, but it's part action game, it's part noir game, it's part crime, simulator, I guess, or walking simulator, or life simulator. It's part RPG. It's part flight sim. It's part driving sim. Like, it is so many different ideas, granted, blended well, but it's ultimately a bunch of different ideas. This is one idea, but it does that one idea really well. And some of you may say, well, they could have just added a couple of like leveling mechanics, and they could have just this and that, but we see it time and time again. Some developers can handle multiple ideas. Grand Theft Auto can handle multiple different facets of gameplay and multiple ideas and blend them together and make it a really good game. Some developers cannot. Some shoehorn in mini games or different mechanics just to kind of just to give buzzwords to the game and try to make it edgy or hip. And the game ultimately falls apart because it's trying to do too many things. And this is a solid one-track game. And that's not a detractor to the game, because I think it's important to diversify a game and try to make it as best as you can and implement as many features or mechanics as you feel necessary for your game. But at the same time, you should definitely not overburden your game. Your game should still feel solid on its own merits and on its core mechanics. And that's exactly what this game is. It's beautiful. It controls well, it plays well, it sounds well, and the introduction to the story seems to be phenomenal. So I would actually... I'm not reviewing this game. Never mind. But PlayStation Plus. This is a free game for April 2015. If you've got a PS3, you can also pick it up for the PS3. Download it for free. Give it a try. Let me check the trophies real quick. I'm curious to see if it's got a platinum. No, it's got a couple of bronzes, a silver, and a gold. So unfortunately, no bronze or no platinum. That's a little disheartening. But also looking at the achievement, or the how many people are getting these trophies. This game must have just come out and debuted on PlayStation Plus. That's kind of cool. So download Aaru. Download Aaru's Awakening. Really cool mechanics, cool teleporting, really cool visuals. Download it. If you download it, let me know in the comments below if you like it, if you hate it, what you like about it, what you hate about it, and let's have a discussion about it, because that's kind of what this series is about. These games are free to anybody with PlayStation Plus, so why not? We should talk about it, right? Thank you, everybody, for watching the inaugural episode of PlayStation Plus Club. If you liked this episode, please subscribe, thumbs it up, and send it to your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember, play more games, especially free ones, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.